Hey guys, today I thought I would share my recent favorites with you. I have some skincare, hair care, makeup, a few clothes things, and then some random entertainment favorites. This is really a collective favorites. I don't think I filmed my last one since like March maybe. It's been a while. So I will share with you guys some things that I've been loving and new finds that I've had over the last few months that I have absolutely fallen in love with. I'm going to start with makeup. I just have a couple of things here. My makeup routine hasn't changed too much recently, so there's only a handful of things here. So the first thing that I have is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette. This is not new. I've had this probably since the end of spring, maybe early summer. And of course I bought it because everybody was talking about it and I had to have it, but I do absolutely love this palette. If you guys haven't seen it, obviously, most of you guys have, I'm sure. So it's very warm toned, but my favorite thing with this one, I love to use Vermeer, which is like a really pretty champagne color. I actually hit pan on that one. And then that goes all over the lid. I like to use Burnt Orange in the crease and then Real Gar in the crease and then blend it out with Cypress Umber in the very outer corner. That look is my go-to, so those are the messiest looking colors, but that is my favorite. It's just a really pretty look and I like that hint of orange. There have been a couple of other ones that I've used, but I don't like any of them as much as I like those 4 shades together. That's my favorite look to go to. Obviously, I love Vermeer because I have had it since like maybe April or May, and I've already hit pan on it. But I really, really like this palette. There are many different looks that you can go for with it, but that's just my absolute favorite out of it. I have a highlighter here, again, that I'm sure that you guys have heard a bunch about. This is the Essence Pure Nude Highlighter. This is one that I bought because a lot of people were talking about it, especially Kathleen Lights. And I have to agree, like at first I was like, it's fine, I don't love it. But this is the highlighter that I find myself reaching for almost every single day. It's a really good like work highlighter because it looks nice, it gives you a sheen, but it's not so overly pigmented that it looks crazy or really noticeable on the skin. It's just more of a natural highlight, which I really, really like. It's like $5, so it's super cheap and it works really nicely. It's not what I'm wearing today, so my highlight's a little bit more in your face today, but this is a really, really good highlighter and it's really cheap. So I have found myself loving this and reaching for it all the time. I have been breaking out like crazy over the last month or so, and one of my saving graces has been this. This is the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Redness Neutralizing Correcting Cream. I bought this, it's actually been a few years now that I've had this probably, which is not good, but it is what it is. And this is super dark actually. So normally it doesn't really work for me because it is so dark and I tend to be really, really fair. It worked really well for me this summer because I had a little bit more of a tan than I usually do, but it still works now that I tend to layer it. I put it on and then I put foundation over it, and then if I still need to, I'll put another layer on and then layer it with a lighter concealer as well. But this I actually really, really like, and I thought I heard somebody talking about that there's a lighter color of it now too, which would be awesome because this is amazing. It does a fantastic job at covering up redness and it lasts forever. Like I don't know how much, this is 0.37 fluid ounces, but I am finally getting close to using it up, but I've had it for a while. So this is a really, really good product. I will definitely repurchase this when I run out because it does do a good job of hiding blemishes and it's amazing. I have 2 skincare products here. The first one I just talked about in my empties. This is the Body Shop Chamomile Sumptuous Cleansing Butter. This is amazing. This is a really inexpensive cleansing balm. It smells really, really good. The Body Shop always has sales, so it's always cheaper than what it even is on the store. And it does a really great job of taking off makeup. It doesn't leave my skin feeling gunky afterwards. I absolutely adore this. So this is my like biggest discovery of the summer, I would say. I absolutely love this. When I get done with my other cleansing balms that I did reviews on, I bought a couple different ones for the purpose of reviewing them. When I get done with those, I'm definitely going back to this and I'm never purchasing the Clinique one again because this one is just as good, if not better, and it's way cheaper. So if you guys are looking for a good cleansing balm, I would highly recommend this one. I think this one's amazing. My other major discovery of the summer was this Peach Slices Acne Spot Dots. I find these at CVS. There is a little Korean beauty section in a couple of the CVS's around me. And in it, they have a bunch of the Peach Slices brand stuff. But this is my favorite. So they look like this. So they are these pretty much almost translucent dots that help pull up your acne. So if you have acne that is painful and it's kind of under the skin, I like to use this to kind of draw it to the surface so that I can pop it if I need to, if it's really, really painful, or just to dry it out faster. And it's kind of nice because these aren't crazy, crazy noticeable. And they come in different sizes. So there's some bigger ones and some smaller ones. I absolutely love these. I think they do work to draw out the impurities in your skin and to dry out pimples faster. And they're under $5. I used to use, they were technically blister pads from Up and Up, which is the Target brand, because Rachel Whitehurst had talked about them, but they discontinued those. So I was really kind of concerned because I didn't know what I could use instead, but I have a ton of these now because they're just really, really good. I would highly recommend these. Check them out if you have lots of acne, blemish prone skin and you have problems with that. This does help draw them out, and I think these are great. I have a couple of hair care products here. So I have the L'Oreal Air Dry It. So this is the Ruffled Bodied Mousse, the Wave Swept Spray, and the Undone Style Cream. I bought all of these together because there was like a sale at CVS or something. They are amazing. So I tend to straighten my hair most of the time if I'm gonna wear it down, or I braid it if I'm gonna wear it up. But these are really cool because they actually worked for me to scrunch my hair, and my hair actually looked decent. I used to do that when I was in high school, and I look back at pictures and it never looked very good, but these actually do a really good job, and they make it look nice and it doesn't feel like there's so much product in your hair. And then these also work so that if you do that, then I can also put like random just little curls in my hair, and it looks nice and natural, and I don't have to curl all of my hair for that to work. I used a ton of these in the summer. I absolutely loved these during the summer. They were really nice, and they will last me for a while, so I don't have to repurchase them anytime soon. But they are kind of going to be my go-to easy hairstyle thing, I think. I really liked using those. I think they were nice. Then I also have this generic value product Silk Remedy. This I got at Sally Beauty, and it's compared to the Cheese Silk Infusion. I've never used the Cheese Silk Infusion before, so I can't really speak to that, but this makes my hair feel really nice and soft and shiny, and it's super cheap. I've used about half of it up now. I really like a lot of their generic value products stuff. I think they have a lot of really good stuff that works really well for my hair, and it's not too crazy expensive. So if you are interested in trying out the cheese stuff but you didn't feel like spending the money, this I think is something worth checking out because it does make my hair feel fantastic. The last kind of body care product that I have here is the Gillette Venus with Olay Shower and Shave Cream. I just mentioned the freesia version of this in my empties video. This is the vanilla cream scent, and it smells amazing. This shower cream is my new favorite thing. I don't tend to use like the gels and things like that. I don't think those matter that much. I've used conditioner a lot as a shave gel, but this is super, super moisturizing. It smells amazing. It lasts for quite a while, and it makes my legs feel really nice and smooth. So this is my second one that I've been through since the summer. It'll probably take me a while to go through this because I don't shave my legs every day in this winter time, but this is amazing. I love it. I would recommend you checking it out if you don't like traditional shave gels. This is super, super good. I have a couple of clothing favorite things that kind of go together. So these are a couple of shirts that I got from Target that I wore out this summer. I wore them all the time this summer. So this is the Fifth Sun brand from Target, and this one just says "Can't Adult Today." You've probably seen me wear this one a couple times on my videos. I wore this a lot this summer, so there were a couple times I filmed and I had this on. This was my absolute favorite shirt this summer. It's just so thin and lightweight, which makes it great for the summer. It has a little bit longer arms, so I would always have to wear a sports bra underneath, but that was fine. It was super comfortable. I loved this shirt. I also really liked this one. This one was from the brand Zoe and Liv, and this is also a Target brand. Again, this is another one of those just super thin shirts that has kind of like the muscle tank arms, but it was really, really nice. It's plain white, just has like a cactus, but these were my favorite things to wear this summer. They were so comfortable and soft and just easy to throw on and throw a sports bra underneath and go out the door. I absolutely loved those and wore those all the time this summer. I'm wearing another one that's from Target, that's from the Zoe and Liv brand as well, that I think is pretty cute. So this one says, "I'm here for the booze," and it's got a ghost. That one just made me laugh. I don't really drink that much, but I thought it was hilarious anyway. So those were like my favorite shirts this summer that I wore all the time. I would highly recommend checking out that Zoe and Liv brand because I think that they are just decent quality, and for as much as I've washed and worn these, they held up better than I expected that they would. And I wore them a lot. Then I just have a couple of entertainment favorites. So the first things that I'm going to mention are two TV shows. The first one is the TV show Younger. I'd heard about it and I knew that Hilary Duff was in it, and Hilary Duff is like my childhood. I watched Lizzie McGuire as a kid. I loved Hilary Duff. A Cinderella Story. I loved Hilary Duff. So I felt like I needed to watch it, and I started watching it and I absolutely fell in love with it. It is on Hulu seasons 1 through 3 for you to binge watch, and it's only a 20-minute show, and each season is only 12 episodes, so it's really short and it's easy to binge watch. The whole premise is that there is this mom that's going through a divorce. She has like a college-age daughter. She's actually 40, but she goes in and tries to get a job in the publishing world after being out of it for so long to take care of her daughter, and she can't get a job. So she decides that she's going to pretend that she's 27 instead. And so the whole premise is that she's living her life as a 27-year-old even though she's actually 40. It's a really good show. I got sucked in super, super fast, and I absolutely fell in love with it. It's funny, and there's lots of really great characters on it, and it's just really good. I would highly recommend it. I've also fallen in love with the show Life in Pieces. It's a show that I think is on CBS, and I think they're starting their 3rd season, but it's about a family that lives close together, and they're all quirky, and it basically splits the show up into 4 segments, and it's showing a portion of different people's lives throughout the episode. I really like it. It's a cute show, it's funny, it's got a lot of good family, feel-good moments, but it's hilarious as well. We watched the 1st season on Netflix, and then we actually had to buy the 2nd season because we couldn't find it anywhere, but I really, really enjoyed that show. And then I would also mention a couple of music favorites that I've been loving recently. First off, Shawn Mendes. I have fallen in love with him. So his CD Illuminate, which has a lot of the singles that came out recently, like Treat You Better and Mercy and those types of songs, that whole CD is fantastic. I have been listening to that CD on repeat a ton. I absolutely love that CD. And also Dodie Clark, who is a YouTuber. She recently released an EP called You, which I love pretty much every single song on that EP. She has such like a sweet melodic voice, but she has really just poignant words and lyrics to her songs. I absolutely love her. I've been watching her YouTube videos pretty much nonstop for the last like few months, but her EP is really, really good. I liked it a lot better than her first EP. Even though I liked that one, I like this one a lot better, and I like more of the songs on this one. Specifically, I really like A Secret for the Mad and In the Middle. Those two are just really catchy to me and get stuck in my head. So if you haven't checked her out before, I would highly recommend checking her out. I think she's great. And I think that's it. I know that I'm forgetting stuff. At some point, I'll probably film another video about more favorites that I've had, but those are the main ones that I can think of currently. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys have any thoughts on any of the things I mentioned, let me know that in the comments below. If you guys have any favorites that you would recommend to me as well, let me know that. I would love to hear your favorites as well. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.